And finally, there is the individual soul, the you and the me. And we do not actually act, but we desire. And then the material nature facilitates that by the sanction of Krishna. So basically the material nature and Krishna act as facilitating agents. And because it is our desire to act in a certain way, we are responsible for that action. The pain and pleasure that may come as a result of that, we endure that.
Okay. So it's all, so for the spirit soul, it's all about our desire.
That's right, yes.
So if I desired first in my degree, I unfortunately only got a 2-1. I really desired, I really tried hard. Am I the doer or am I not the doer? Because it's quite important. When I went to my parents and I did say, I'm sorry I only got a 2-1, they definitely thought I was the doer in that situation. And if I'd read the Gita, I definitely would have said, well, hello, I'm not the doer, guys. Give me a break. So am I the doer or not the doer in terms of my day-to-day activity?
It's not just a question of being a doer, it's also getting what you deserve. Getting what you deserve means it's the results of the actions that you've done in the previous life. So what you've done previously will come back to you in terms of what we call your destiny. So therefore, even though you desired to get the top rank in the university, you didn't probably, because of destiny. Destiny is a combination of, the ultimate result is a combination of your destiny, which is the results of the actions you performed in the past, as well as the actions you're performing now. So because you work very hard now, you improve your performance, but there's something in the destiny which prohibits you from getting that #1 score. It could be because somebody else was better. It could be because just at the exact moment you forgot something in the exam paper. It could be for so many different reasons. So it's a combination of all these factors that determines our success or failure. And ultimately, according to Bhagavad Gita, it's Krishna, who is the ultimate sanctioner of everything, whose green signal is necessary for us to succeed in any endeavor.
So when I read from motivational speakers who tell me that actually our potential is unlimited and we can achieve anything in the world, are you telling me actually it depends on what I've done in a previous life and what I can actually do is very much limited? Because if that's the case, isn't it quite a inhibiting outlook for us?
Well, not really, because we don't exactly know what we did in the previous lives. We don't know what our destiny is going to be. And our destiny, our future will also be created by what we do now. Because the now is the past for the future. So when something comes to us in the future, then yes, it's also the past, it's also our karma, the activities. Let's say I don't study for the exam now. And then I say, well, it's my destiny, I failed. Well, I created that destiny because I didn't study. So destiny comes as a result of everything that was previous to the event that occurred. And the combination of the activities in this life and the previous lives is something that we cannot know.
How does karma actually work? Like, is there someone that is just keeping a note of everything that says, actually, Nanda Parkinson, you were never destined to get a first in this lifetime?
You know, here also people keep tabs of your tickets, your driving tickets.
Speeding tickets?
Speeding tickets.
I've never broken the law. Yeah.
Have you got one yet?
My wife did.
What? So there's someone keeping track of the speeding tickets.
Yes.
There's someone keeping track of all the fines that you've paid and all the infringements, the traffic infringements and everything. Someone's keeping track. So when the time comes and you've got those X number of tickets, then you're barred from driving for a certain period. So if that happens even in an ordinary material situation here in the world with imperfect human beings, then all the more we can expect that there is some supreme intelligence that's orchestrating, keeping track of everything and anything that goes on. So just as here there's Big Brother keeping watch, the cameras on the roads that keep track of what speed you're driving at. So there's also Krishna through his energies who's keeping track of everything. We may fail, but Krishna's supreme intelligence never fails. So therefore, behind every law, because there is a lawmaker, there is a law implementer, there's a law overseer, so also behind the law of karma there is Krishna, who acts through his various agents to ensure that we get the just results of our actions, and who also determines what kind of reactions will come for a certain type of action.